sure you'll find a use for it. The mine isn't collapsing, is it?
No. The explosion worries me. Let's go. Damn, whoever blew those barrels caused a cave. At least the ceiling's holding.
Me. It hurts. Those rot your coalition, aren't you? I'm not going back!
You wouldn't make it anyway. Not in your condition.
There's no escaping them, is there? Came out of dawn like a wave. You can't fight that.
Did you blow those charges before?
The dead. They tore right through us. I tried to trap them, but they'll get through. I know it.
It's okay. I'll deal with them.
Throw your life away. What do I care? Here. Maybe this'll help you.
That's Baz's blunderbuss. So you were the ones that jumped him?
Was that his name? Tell the old man. We're sorry.
Anything worthwhile?
Damn it. All this horror, this running. Just to die in the dark with a hole in the belly.
At least we got Baz's.
Yeah. We did. I'll cherish this. Here, Baz. Your blunderbuss.
Souls below, you found it. What about the,
They're sorted. Said they were sorry.
Well, thank you. And, apology accepted. Here. You've earned it.
I can't take that, Baz. It's your gun.
Fat lot of good it did me. It should be in more capable hands.
But you've had it since I've known you.
And now I'm passing it to you.
I just realized you called Young Lump. Young called you Old Hound. Like the joke.
Took you long enough?
Which joke?
It's nothing. A trifle for children.
Lump went hunting with his old hound, and the hound would point to things. Did you see this?
No and no. Lump would grumble. Until the hound said, again, did you see that?
Aye, I did, Lump rumbled.
Then why'd you step in it?
I don't get it.
You have met.
Side for Sora.
Keep the fire going for me.
I heard the dead can march from dawn across the bottom of the sea, reach anywhere in the world. That's not true, is it?
You ever miss home, Ollie?
I miss Pa and Johnny. I miss having a roof over my head. I do without Ma, though.
What a terrible stench. How can you stand it?
Just move fast, breathe through your mouth.
Is that what sappers do?
I was other things before I became a sapper.
The relic's power. Feel it in my blood.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
We have company.
Don't let her near the manifestation. Kill her.
What is that thing? It hurts to look at.
A spell harvested from the great below. Too dangerous to leave unattended.
Unworthy scum. You don't know the powers you mess with.
That's better.
So, what were you before you became a sapper exactly?
I was a trapper. That's someone who opens and closes vents for a mine. Put food on the table. I'll send you
Rotters! Back!
He looks like he could use a
Appreciate the assistance. Knight Gimu. At your service.
Norvanek.
Yes. I've heard of you. The woman that killed the Whitebridge horror.
How come you aren't attacking me? Like the rest of your order?
I'm sworn to keep the peace in the peaks. Containing the dead is my priority. If anyone asks, I never even saw you. Tread carefully, Norvanek.
That I will do.
Still torturing that poor guitar, I see.
It's that or whistling. Been waiting for you.
You have not been...
Glad you joined us, Forge Master.
You
What's going on up there?
The damn fools found religion is what happened. They let the peaks fall to ruin in Ramuha's name.
It's not entirely their fault. If Ramuha is actually in control...
The failure is the judge's own. The goddess is an excuse. A fable.
The goddess is real, Forge Master. We hope killing her will save the peaks.
3 Peaks is doomed. The knights are done for. Best you can do is spare the people. Safe travels, Sapper. torturing that poor guitar, I see.
It's that or whistling. Up to you.
Play on, Papa.
What's that? We can cut
So the Coalition chose you because you had been a trapper?
They chose me because I was good at making dugouts. And at crawling out of them when the dead would flood into them. And then they'd collapse.
Did that happen often?
Often enough to get me a medal. Do all the gods live in the Great Below?
Most of us, yes.
Then, do you know, do all of us turn into them? The dead?
Not exactly. When you die, your soul drifts to the Great Below, where the god of death takes away every sorrow and every memory, leaving you a clean slate. Your new body is unrecognizable in the Great Below.
So, you disappear.
From this world? Yes. But you were never forgotten.
You're in my way.
What's that? Is that what happens to gods when they die?
I wouldn't know. No god has ever perished before. We could end up in the Great Below like you do.
Oh, no way. It could all just be over. I know the feeling.
onto you, Norm. On your feet.
That's the entrance Young was talking about. What's that?
The landing. An interesting find. Submit or...
doing me a bit of good, so felt only fair.
But the god can't hear you.
I know, but it felt appropriate.
Looks like you're a natural. A welcome find.
Stand back this time, all right? That's a lot of dead knights.
It seems they underestimated the dead they were trying to contain.
Couldn't have been dead. These are shot wounds. It's a coalition gun. How in the pits did that get here?
that everything's been taken apart.
They collapsed the rails. Broke the equipment. Bumahar and the Knights aren't just stabbing the Coalition in the back. They want it crippled. What's this then? Feeling pretty good. What's wrong?
Places like this remind me of things I'd rather forget.
Guards would tell me fear's like a tiger. It only pounces if you turn from it. What's that? Bodies.
Perhaps someone is attempting to break out of the factory.
We're nowhere near an exit. This looks more like a break-in. We can get... Never gets old. What's this then?
Goes in your eye!
Luca!
Last one you'll ever fire, Trent Villa.
Have it your way, you son of a...
That's enough out of you.
This is as good a place to rest as any.
Bohal will break you on the rack for what you've done! No. Souls below, am I glad to see you. How are you still alive?
Thanks to Enki.
Enki? Is that what you call it? I guess I should thank you both.
Pity me, Luca. What happened to your face?
Nothing. Powder burn.
Impossible.
Did Enki say something?
He said you're so full of it, your eyes are brown. What is it?
It looks worse than it is, honest. Listen, the judges have gone mad. The Coalition sent me here to get help, and they put me in chains. I was going to escape, but then I heard they'd been rounding up the workers. I had to help them fight their way out.
I'll take it from here. You go find Baz. He's set up camp not far from here.
Baz is alive. Thank mercy. I'll meet you there. Just let me rest a moment.
Oh, this hurts.
Luca had the stink of magic about him.
He couldn't have. Not him.
You saw his face. Was the devil with the bubbles of the great below always marked by them?
There has to be some other explanation.
So just
souls below. The powder is
What for?
Winter's coming. Snow and rain can soak the powder, make it worse than useless.
At least it's a way out.
Come on, then.
me!
Omaha's den. Are you sure she's in there? Right. Let's get this done.
You asked for it.
How do you feel? Energized?
Never gets old.
Sentinel Fear. Whatever happened to him?
He's Judge Mercy now.
Time for sore eyes. Powder production's near out. The peak.
Not if we can...
Hello again.
I'll see you to new Forge Master.
It breaks my heart.
Old furs burn in the summer, so new...
What? That's an impressive title. Forge Master.
Merely a fancy name for a smith. In the old days, they were like priests. The kiln was their pulpit, the hammer their sermon, the flock was the oar.
Don't priests need gods?
We had fire. She answered no prayers and offered no boons. But at least she was honest. Farewell.
What news from the road? I never did thank you for saving me.
Someone had to. Or you'd have taken Rip by yourself.
I probably would have left something for you.
You need to tell me what's...
It's a family condition. I've known about it.
Baz is good with cures.
It's not that.
So what?
As long as I can. May your aim stay true.
Vanek, over here!
Gimu! What are you doing?
Fighting for my life! Sure sight for sore eyes.
Gimu, how come you're fighting the other knights?
They were rounding up folks on Bohal the Butcher's orders. If I hadn't stepped in, my order has been reduced to zealotry. They aren't the people I swore to serve with anymore.
Then join us. We're headed to the keep and we'll need all the help we can get.
The city is a nest of vipers. You go on ahead. I'll do what I can to slow them down. Fight well, Norvanek.
Let's get this over with. Why does this place feel so oppressive?
It requires terror, but these people have had that in spades.
place for peace. Fire's lit and power saved.
Mercy for saving us, girl. But I don't know if it will stick, since the keep hobbled us.
I saw. I'm sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Nonsense. You did what you could. But there's no fixing this without taking out the ones in charge.
Then maybe I will do that.
You will? Pity me. They will write songs about you at this rate. The knights are trawling the back roads, hounding anyone that carries even a handful of black powder.
How can I help?
Last I heard, they were patrolling Pin Drop Cave. Whoever's around those parts will certainly need assistance. Always a treat to see you.
Take care, good host.
Do you think the Great Below is as miserable as the host says it is?
Well, they've been right about everything else, so I'm inclined to agree.
We can get...
Never thought I'd miss working in the mines. I'm not worthy, Elder. I feel like the farmer.
Halt, infidel!
you dare! Pull the knife!
They called for the knights? Maybe we should repay them in kind.
Terrified people will do that, Enki. We're not here to make things worse. What's this then?
Look at that.
I'll just take it.
Not my fault. I'm only following orders.
What's that? It's not a god. It's the unknown sentinel. It's a place to honor those that died before you.
Why? The dead don't care for offerings.
The living do. Sacrifice has to count for something. Let's get this over.
What is that? That's screaming.
Ramuha, guide.
When ripped clean.
I'll just take this. What's this then? It keeps ahead. We're gonna find out if we can kill a god soon enough.
Ramuha always did stay to the shadows. Maybe she's heard what we've done already and backed down.
Let's hope not.
No escape for you. Finally, some respite.
There it is. The home of every knight in every storybook I've ever read. Never thought I'd stop playing
This would be...
What's this then?
It all beats walking.
Olivants. They say each leg was as tall as 3 men, and thicker than a wagon. They carried all of Writ on their backs and laid it on the mountaintop.
That sounds... embellished.
Like you've ever seen one, have you?
There are a few of these beasts left out west. They're peaceful giants, slow to anger.
If there's anything you haven't told me about Ronald, now's the time.
She's a manipulative creature, an adept at twisting the truth as she sees fit. Be careful around her.
The judge's hall. Are you ready?
I can go ahead, talk to her. Maybe she'll back down.
No. We're doing this together. I feel like the common. I feel like the common.
Judges! You are charged with treason and conspiracy to sabotage the Coalition's war effort. Step down or be destroyed.
Stand down, Ramuha.
Anshi, the rumors were true. We're no longer below Death God. You cannot presume to command me. And you're too diminished to make me.
They're on to you.
She called you Death God. Who are you, Enki?
The one who just helped you kill a goddess.
Don't change the subject. You had every chance to tell me what you were a god of. What else are you hiding from me?
I am your ally in this. Your best and only chance to stop this disaster. That should be all you need to know.
This isn't over. Let's get back to camp before the judges bring every knight in Root down on our heads.
or I'll take your eyes out!
Do your worst.
Have it your way.
Come at me!
Walk away, French filler. This isn't your fight.
I'm making it my fight.
What's happening? I can't see. I can't.
Easy now. Easy. We'll get you out of here.
No, don't let Bohal the Butcher get away with it. Look for Pauper's Alley.
Don't let go now. We'll take care of you.
No time. Head for the slums. Behind the crates. In the shadows where the knights won't go. One dies. 1,000 follow.
He fought well. His war is ended. You did what you could. The man was nearly gone already.
Then we'll finish what he started. Let's look for this Pauper's Alley.
Eyes peeled, more.
I'll send you below.
Is that a ship? There has to be someone. Tortured man was mistaken. There's nothing here but a dead end.
Those boxes have been moved. Let's check the back.
We're in the clear now.
A map of the city, complete with patrol routes. One's marked in red, I wonder why.
It's for the butcher. But you'd know that already, wouldn't you?
One dies.
1,000 follow. You don't look like you're from here. Where did you pick that up?
They were the last words of a man being tortured. I was too late to save him. For what it's worth, he told them nothing.
No. He wouldn't. No matter. The plan is doomed anyway. He was our best sharpshooter.
I can shoot a man dead at 100 paces. 2 if the wind blows the right way. But I need to know who I'm killing.
Bohal the Butcher. The judge's terrible left hand. He's been spearheading the bloody purges in Writ and across the peaks.
Sounds like a man that's earned his death.
Killing Bohal would rid the peaks of a monster. Give the people hope again. He will be overseeing an execution over at the Hangman's Plaza. Should be an easy shot. We've cleared a path through the rooftops already.
Killing Bohal will not end the violence. Not as long as Ramuha and the judges are in charge. This is nothing but a distraction.
When those in charge are gone, people like Bohal take over. I'm just looking out for the people of Writ.
Who defies the law, defies the judge. Who dares fight to me?
You've killed Bohal. Rit can breathe free again. Will you join our cause? Our people will hail you as a hero.
I can't stay. There are too many monsters left to kill. Monsters worse than Bohal.
Then, take this. It's not much, but it's the least I can do.
All right, gather round. There's something you should know.
Remember that nitpicking idiot, Sentinel Fear Not? Whatever happened to him?
He's Judge Mercy now. Stripped me of my office himself.
Always a petty bastard, that one. I'll be damned. You killed a god. After what happened back in Dawn, I never even thought it would be possible.
We didn't kill her soon enough. The Peaks is in no state to give us an army.
Well, if we lack an army to do the weeding, we'll tear the evil out ourselves.
What does that even mean?
It means there's another way we can help. I got a letter from Yahara. They've been in Wanderer's Rest, also trying to get reinforcements.
What did it say?
That the dead have reached there as well. Torn down everything in their path. Said they looked like a gilded army, nothing they'd ever seen before.
Sounds like another god. Right. We're setting off for Wanderer's Rest, and then we'll...
You're going to try and fight another god? After everything you saw here?
I can't leave those people at its mercy, Baz.
Luca? Young? Is this what the rest of you want?
I've got to get Yahara out of there.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Fine. I'll pack the supplies and prep the birds. We're ready to go when you are. We set off for Wanderer's Rest, birthplace of civilization, and the richest, most educated place in the world. That is, until the gods got loose. Gods like Enki, the god of death. Who knows what else he's lied about? What kind of path he's leading Nor down? She's been trying to corner the death god, force him to come clean. He's dodged her so far. No matter. His luck won't hold after we find Yahara in First Anchor. We'll make sure of that.
Solid ground at last.
Now you speak, after giving me the silent treatment for 2 weeks.
What? What's so damn funny?
How you told me you'd die before you were back in uniform.
Sight for sore eyes. Look at you. Got your lamb legs back already.
No thanks to that tub you chartered for us.
No other captain would risk harboring a god killer. Besides, she owed me.
Let me guess. Another army friend?
A friend at first, a fling after. We parted on good terms, and she owed me for the memories.
What kind of memories?
Well, there was this one time we were,
That's it, we're off.
hope my work is fit.
You had news, Forge Master?
I've learned a group from my former order has been seeking a relic.
They can have it then. My fight isn't with the Knights anymore.
This isn't some trinket, no. It's a piece of sacred armor, passed down generations. We cannot let it fall into their hands.
They've been away from the peaks for a while. Couldn't we reason with them?
That's a dangerous plan. Last I heard, the armor was entombed in Sun Shelter. I would start the search there.
You're right there, Forge Master. The heat isn't getting to you.
Heat's nothing. Humidity's nothing. But the gods will take me before I travel by ship again.
You know, all we need is a few well-placed rifts, and I could have you back in the peaks in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you, Death God, but no. The only one longing for me back there is the Hangman.
Stay safe.
Hello again. Farewell.
What news from the...
How come Yahara picked this place?
It's the furthest port from all the trouble. We used to vacation here, back when we schooled in Sybil.
You schooled in Sybil?
Our parents were well off. Old money. By the time the dead invaded, they'd wasted their entire fortune chasing some wild scheme. If Yahara hadn't figured out how to get us enlisted, we'd have starved.
That explains the attitude.
It's their way of dealing with the world. They don't mean it most of the time.
You sure you're alright? That cough's been getting worse.
I'll live. No rest till dawn.
No rest till dawn. One good deed deserves another.
Step forth, aspirant, and be measured.
What is that?
No type of sorcery I've ever seen.
Enough talk.
You pick the one. What do you think all that was about?
I'd say an old duty. Fulfilled at last. This is as good a place to rest as...
Been waiting for you.
You can't play deaf and dumb forever, you know.
Fire.
What?
The hamlet's on fire.
Let's go. What's that? Lucas said Yahara was staying here. Let's go get them. I'm looking for someone. They're with the Coalition.
Reeks of black powder? Ill-mannered like a mower with...
That's the one.
They left just be... They're not coming back.
Not if I can help it.
There's a man camping out on Nomad's coast. People say he's...
And how are his former gang members taking it?
Poorly. I dread to think what will happen to him at this rate. A mysterious woman came by here on her way to Cape Reunion. She couldn't stop raving on about her ancestral duty.
You think she's mad?
That, or at least religious. In any case, those back roads are hardly safe. A settlement out by Goatfoot Gorge is on its last legs. If it hadn't been for that Coalition captain helping them.
A Coalition captain? Here? Is he recruiting?
From what I hear, he could use all the help he can get. You know, there's a burial ground for Coalition soldiers just outside our hamlet.
Perhaps I'll visit sometime. Pay my respects.
No better time to confront your mortality than now. Don't be a stranger.
Take care, good host. You're from the front, aren't you?
Please, my husband's in the under Field Marshal Summer. I haven't heard from him in weeks.
I was sent home months ago, lass. Yes.
That looks like one of your coalition insignia. What is it?
It's a soldier's memorial. We should go back.
You can go back to the camp if you want to. I'd like to take a look around.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
All right, then. We might as well do it properly and like the vigils.
Vigils?
The fire watches for the dead. You don't let it go out.
These don't look like any headstones I've seen.
They can't bring the bodies all the way from Dawn. So, people make these shrines instead. I knew this one. Ricky?
What is that?
That's what we called him. He was a mower herder from out in the sticks. Had this accent we could barely make out. Every time he'd fire the cannon, he'd shout, "Again! Again!" It's stuck.
Narwak. Echar Nark.
This one was the face. Prettiest woman I'd ever laid eyes on. But pity me, was she cold.
You never got along then?
Not for lack of trying.
Kuthchrar. Kri. Kurtmek. Why didn't you want to come here at first?
All I've known are camps, trenches, and memorials, Enki. I've spent my life in the first two, and I'll end up in the third. The hedge doctor. What are those things you're saying at each shrine?
An apology for not being there for them. To hear their stories.
Does that mean they'll be forgotten?
Only if you let them. These soldiers. I was not in the below to receive them, to cleanse their souls and preserve their memories.
These were my comrades. My friends. I didn't think about them until we were here, but you shouldn't be the only one that remembers them, Enki.
I know, but I would cherish them all the same.
We don't have to cower anymore.
This looks like Yahara's safe house.
Looks like they packed up and left already.
Looking for the one with the blue jacket? Stinks of black powder.
Sounds like them, yeah.
They left as soon as the dead came to first anchor. I tried to talk them into hiding with the rest of us, but...
It didn't work. They would have been found anyway. The dead are all over this place.
Said they were headed to Pack Harvest. Only way there is through jagged descent. You could still catch them if you hurry.
I best get going then.